वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। Welcome everyone to the Bhagavad-gita class. So today we'll be starting chapter 1, observing the armies on battlefield. So here we'll discuss, before this we have discussed setting the scene, preface and then introduction. So in introduction we have seen that what is Bhagavad-gita, what is Lord Krishna wants to tell you about, what is the topic, what are the different questions of Arjuna, and how and when and what is the situation that and what is the answer of Lord Krishna that he has given in reply to Arjuna. Here Arjuna is a devotee as well as friend. So Arjuna is eligible to hear Bhagavad Gita from Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna has accepted Arjuna as his disciple. He was previously friend, and now when Lord Krishna started telling him Bhagavad Gita, he becomes disciple. Lord Arjuna had surrendered unto Lord Krishna and he has become disciple. So he is fit to hear Bhagavad Gita. The one who wants to hear Bhagavad Gita, he has to follow in the footsteps of Arjuna. Arjuna is hearing Bhagavad Gita from Lord Krishna. So Gita is basic practical preaching book. You can read Bhagavad Gita, you can preach Bhagavad Gita, you can distribute Bhagavad Gita. If you are doing all these practices, more devotees will be attached to ISKCON or any other places, but at least they will read Bhagavad Gita, what exactly Prabhupada has written. And what exactly Prabhupada has written? It is Bhagavad Gita as it is. As it is means as it is told by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. One must study Bhagavad Gita inside out, and that will help govern our external activities. Okay, so if you read Bhagavad Gita, and so mostly all of the problems of your life will be solved. All the answers of your question you will find that there is available in Bhagavad Gita. One must understand the flow of philosophy and not in isolation, cohesive unit fits together. Lord Krishna's compassion. Shankaracharya describes Gita as river of nectar. So Gita, Shankaracharya describes Gita as river of nectar. It is like river of nectar, where this river of nectar is flowing from the mouth of Lord Krishna, and Arjuna is receiving it, hearing it, this nectar through his ear. He is drinking the milk. Lord Krishna is milking the cow Bhagavad Gita is like a cow, Lord Krishna is a cowherd boy, and Arjuna is a calf. So Arjuna is like a calf drinking the nectar of Bhagavad Gita. History of Mahabharata. Arjuna's denial of war. So here Arjuna is sitting in the Kurukshetra, in the battlefield, and he has many thoughts inside his mind. Why should I fight with my relatives, my father, my friend, my brother? All the relations are available. All kind of relatives are available in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And Arjuna is bewildered looking at them, whether to fight or not. No one will, if a devotee, because Arjuna is a devotee, and a devotee has kind, has compassion, and that is the natural. That is the natural. So one who is a devotee of Lord Krishna will have compassion, and it is natural. It is not like Arjuna was the only person having compassion. The one who is a devotee of Lord Krishna will have compassion, will have in the same situation, same question. So Lord Krishna has told Bhagavad Gita not only for Arjuna, this is for entire universe. This is for everyone. Arjuna's denial of war. Lord speaks Gita out of compassion for living entities. This is for everyone. It's not like it's for Arjuna. So let us see what is the Kuru's family. There is a Kuru family. In that, Shantanu is there, and he marries Ganga, and Bhishma is the son of Ganga. Shantanu again marries with Satyavati, and I have Parashar Muni as a child. Parashar Muni managed without marries Satyavati and has Vyasdeva. Then we have from Shantanu, Satyavati, we have Vichitravirya. Vichitravirya marries Ambika. Then Chitrangada, and Dhrtarashtra marries Gandhari, and Sakuni is brother of Gandhari. So you can see the entire hierarchy of family relations. Then Pandu marries Madri. So Madri has Nakul and Sahadev. Pandu marries Kunti. So from Kunti, before marriage there was Karna, son of God, of sun god. Then we have Yudhishthir, Bhim, Arjuna from Kunti and Pandu. Then Draupadi from Panchali, also known as Panchali. Then from Arjuna marries Subhadra, and Subhadra then have Manu as the son from Arjuna and Subhadra. And Abhimanyu marries Uttara from Uttara, and Abhimanyu son called Parikshit. And then son of Parikshit is known as Janmajaya. Subhadra is sister of Lord Krishna and Lord Balrama. So this is the, in short, Kuru family. There is a very big hierarchy over here. We will not discuss. We will see what is Bhagavad Gita. So we will concentrate right to one topic. What is our topic? Bhagavad Gita. Now, who has spoken Bhagavad Gita? Lord Krishna. So, divisions of Bhagavad Gita from chapter 1 to 6, chapter 7 to 12, chapter 13 to 18. So, first part, that is 1 to 6, is about Karma Yoga. Chapter 7 to 12 talks about Bhakti Yoga. Chapter 13 to 18 talks about Jnana Yoga. So, as you can see, Bhakti Yoga is in between Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. So, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga both are protecting Bhagavad Gita. Okay, it is like a box. Box has two sides, one up and one down, base. Okay, and in the box there is a Bhakti Yoga. So, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, if you close the box, Bhakti Yoga will be inside. So, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga both are protecting Bhakti Yoga. Acharyas give the following reason why Bhakti Yoga is in the middle of Srimad Bhagavad-gita. Bhakti is rahasya, very secret. It is confidential. That's why it is closed in box. Bhakti is essence of all scriptures. Bhagavad-gita 15.15. Karma and Jnana Yoga are dead without Bhakti, hence surrounded by both. Bhakti gives life to Karma and Jnana Yoga. Karma and Jnana Yoga are dead without Bhakti. Okay, it is like body. Body is dead without soul. Similarly, we can say Bhakti is dead. Karma and Jnana are dead without Bhakti, hence surrounded by both. Bhakti gives life to Karma and Jnana. So Bhakti is life of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. If you have Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga and there is no Bhakti in your life, so it is like dead body. You have a body, but there is no soul, there is no life. It is like a dead body. At one moment, at a one particular moment, you have life and your soul goes away, then it is like a dead body. So generally, we do not disclose anything with its secret until we become intimate. Hence, out of respect, Bhakti is placed in the middle. Okay. Most important is kept in the middle. Example, king traveling with his army is always in the middle, protected. If a king is going for war in some battlefield, so you see, the king will always be protected by their army, by their leaders. So Srila Prabhupada's commentary is based on prominently from Srila Baladeva Vidyabhushan. You can see the first page, cover page of Bhagavad-gita. It is written, dedicated to Srila Baladeva Vidyabhushan. Then Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Then Sripad Ramanujacharya. And then Srila Sridhar Swami. There are 700 verses in Bhagavad-gita. Lord Krishna has told 574. Arjuna has told 84 slokas. And Sanjaya has told 41 verses. And Dhrtarashtra first verse, that is 1.1. So 82% verses are told by Lord Krishna. 12% by Arjuna. Because most of the time Arjuna is asking questions. Whatever bewilderment, whatever doubt he has, he is asking in terms of question. And Lord Krishna is answering the questions of Arjuna. And Sanjaya is just narrating the entire story which is happening on the battlefield to Dhrtarashtra. So Sanjaya was very fortunate enough. He was a disciple of Vyasadeva. Because of the mercy of Vyasadeva, he got opportunity to, he got the divine eyes through which he could see, sitting at one place, what is happening in the battlefield, and he could narrate the entire story as it is to Dhrtarashtra. Okay, so because of Sanjaya, because of one devotee, another person got the advantage. That is, Dhrtarashtra got the advantage because he was blind right from birth. He could hear everything that is happening on the battlefield from Sanjaya. In chapter 1, we have 1.1 to 1.27, means verse number 1 to verse number 27. Introduction and preparations of war. Then verse number 28 to 46 talks about Arjuna's doubts. So there are 28 to 46 discuss about Arjuna's doubts. Verse 1.1 to 27. Verse 1 to 13 talks about Sanjaya informs King Dhritarashtra of Duryodhana's appraisal of the relative fighting strength of the Pandava and Kuru army. Bhishma and the Kuru army then loudly blow their counsels, giving Duryodhana joy. So, and 14 to 19, on the other side, the blowing of Krishna and Arjuna's transcendental counsel, as well as the blowing of the conch shells of the other member of the Pandava army shatters the heart of Duryodhana. So when Kauravas blew their conch shells, Pandavas were not affected. But when Pandavas started blowing the conch shell, the heart of Kauravas were shattered. Then from verse 20 to 27, Arjuna requests Krishna to draw his chariot between the two armies to observe the Kurus. Arjuna sees many relatives and well-wishers on both sides. So 1.1, first verse of Bhagavad-gita. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samavetayotsava mamakaha pandavashaiva kim akurvat Sanjaya. Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samavetayotsava mamakaha pandavashaiva kim akurvat Sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? So now Dhritarashtra is asking, first verse of Bhagavad Gita, Dhritarashtra is asking to Sanjaya, Sanjaya, please tell me what is happening in the battlefield. Who is doing what? Tell me each and everything happening in the war. Please tell me. So this is in observing the armies of battlefield, that is chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita, verse 1, told by Dhritarashtra. So Dhritarashtra's question to Sanjaya, what did they do? So Dhritarashtra has fear inside. He has fear inside. What will happen? Because my sons they are not following religion, they are not following a scripture, they are of demonic nature. And whereas Pandavas are virtuous and they are following the scriptures, they are religious, they are following the regulatory principle, they are bhakta, they are devotee of a Lord Sri Krishna. So he is curious, very much curious to know what is happening in the field. So Kurukshetra, here Kurukshetra is a dharma kshetra where religious rituals are performed. Even demigods wants to come to Kurukshetra to take darshan. They are very much eager to come to Kurukshetra and have darshan. And they want to perform the ritualistic over there. So the Kurukshetra is a dharmic place. It is a religious place. Lord Krishna, and at Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, was present. And he was at the side of Arjuna. He was at the side of Pandavas. So wherever Supreme Lord Krishna is there, Goddess Fortune is also available. Because Goddess Fortune is always there, wherever Krishna is there. So wherever Goddess Lakshmi is there, Goddess of Fortune is there, that side will have victory. There is no doubt that they have the better or best fortune. Vedas, place of worship, even for heavenly people. Pandavas are writers, become stronger, they have favor. So victory is always at the side of writers, those who are religious, those who perform ritualistic, those who perform regulatory principle, those who are devotee of Lord Krishna. At Kurukshetra, Bhishma and Drona are saintly persons. So now here, these are there. Now Dhritarashtra has fear inside. What will happen? Because I belong to irreligious side. My Kauravas are not following scriptures, they are not religious. What will happen? So it is the it is the war of religious and irreligious. Dhritarashtra is fearful about influence of holy place on outcome of battle. So it is a natural tendency not to fight. Battle may not take place, cannot satisfy selfish desire to rule over the kingdom. Dhritarashtra distinguishes Pandavas from Kurus. Although Pandavas also belong to Kuru family, but here Dhritarashtra is intentionally separating them from Kaurav, from Kuru family. Because Pandu and Dhritarashtra, they are brother. So if Dhritarashtra belong to Kuru family, so Pandu also belong to Kuru family. And these five brothers are son of Pandu. So they are also Kuru. How they can be separate from Kuru family? But Dhritarashtra was very fearful and politician. He was separating Pandavas from Kuru family. So although Pandavas were also belonging to Kuru family. So ignorance on bodily concept of life. This is called ignorance on bodily. So for my benefit, I can do anything. So this is called bodily concept of life. So Dhritarashtra's question to Sanjaya, what did they do? So how to understand Srimad Bhagavad-gita? Dhritarashtra's fear concerns regarding Dharma Kshetra. Because it is the place of Dharma Kshetra, where irreligion cannot happen. And my sons are following irreligion. They are irreligious. How can they win on Kurukshetra? He has fear inside. It is not possible have victory on the religious place. So on the religious place, only the one who is following religion, following regulative principles, following scriptures can win. He is knowing very well that there is no chance of winning in Kurukshetra of Kauravas. So Dharma Kshetra distinguishes Pandavas from Kurus. So Pandavas are following religious and Kurus are not following religious. So here better chances of winning side is Pandavas. So Duryodhana approaches Dronacharya. 1.2 Sanjaya uvacha drishtva tu pandavanikam vyuham Duryodhanastada acharyam upasangamya raja vachanam abravit. Sanjaya uvacha drishtva tu pandavanikam vyuham Duryodhanastada acharyam upasangamya raja vachanam abravit. Sanjaya said, O king, after looking over the army arranged in military formation by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke the following words. So Duryodhana was very much politician. He knows the politics. And now here he is playing. Although Dronacharya is a guru, he is a spiritual guru of Duryodhana, of all the Pandavas, of all the Kuru family. But Duryodhana is a king. He is acting like a king in front of a Dronacharya. So it is wrong. You cannot act like a king in front of the spiritual guru because he has taught you. So always you have to pay obeisances to spiritual guru. So this is not the correct way that Duryodhana is following. So Duryodhana approaches Dronacharya after accessing military formation of the Pandavas. So here Duryodhana is observing the armies of Pandavas and feeling fear inside. And very tactfully he goes to Dronacharya. And he just trying to show him, Dronacharya, that see, look at the armies of Pandavas, how are they prepared, and they will fight, and they will we have to fight with them. So Duryodhana addressed as king to encourage the despondent king Dhritarashtra. Though Duryodhana is king, still he has to approach commander-in-chief for advice. Fear. So he has fear inside. What will happen? Because Pandavas are ready to fight, and whether we are ready or not. Although Dronacharya is a guru, he is a spiritual guru. He has taught. He knows very well. He can look at the Pandavas army and he can understand. So he has enough intelligence compared to Duryodhana that he can understand very well that how we have to prepare. But as a politician, as a king, Duryodhana goes to a spiritual guru, Dronacharya. (1.3) पश्यतां पाण्डुपुत्राणाम् आचार्य महतीं च मुं व्यूढामधुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येन धीमता. O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada. The son of Drupada, Dhrishtadyumna, was born to kill Dronacharya. So Drupada and Dronacharya, Guru Dronacharya had some fight. The relations were not good. Okay, so Drupada has vowed that I will create a son who will kill you. So he got he performed sacrifice, yajna, and he got a son and he named Dhrishtadyumna. And Dhrishtadyumna was sent to Dronacharya for learning archery, all the knowledge which is required to fight in battlefield. So Duryodhana is an expert politician. He is a very much diplomat. Okay, it is like he went to the Dronacharya to just memorize him. Remember, there is a Dhrishtadyumna at the other side who is going to kill you. Be ready. Although Dronacharya knew very well that Dhrishtadyumna is there to kill me. He will kill me one day. Opposing general Dhrishtadyumna is called referred to as son of Drupada, his enemy. So Drupada was enemy of, although they were very much friends, they were a classmate. Dronacharya and Drupada were the classmates one day, but they had some differences later on, and Drupada took a vow to kill Dronacharya. So by calling Dhrishtadyumna as son of Drupada, his enemy, provoking Drona. So he just wanted to provoke Drona. Dhrishtadyumna was trained by Dronacharya. See the result of his training, pointed his mistake. You did a mistake by giving training to your enemy. You knew that he is going to kill you and you still trained him. But Dronacharya was a Brahmana. He was a teacher. And if one goes to a teacher for learning to take shiksha, to learn archery, to take the intelligence, to take the knowledge, a guru cannot deny. He has to give, and he was a Kshatriya. Dhrishtadyumna was a Kshatriya and Guru Drona was a Brahmana. So a Brahmana job is to teach and Kshatriya job is to learn from Guru. So there was a relation of disciple and Guru. So Dronacharya could not, although he was knowing that Dhrishtadyumna was born to kill me, he could not do anything. He taught he gave the entire knowledge to Dhrishtadyumna to fight in the battlefield. Dhrishtadyumna was trained by Dronacharya. See the result of his training, pointed his mistake. So Duryodhana was pointing towards Dronacharya's mistake by teaching Dhrishtadyumna, you have done a mistake. So Dhrishtadyumna is always disciple of Dronacharya. So being guru is always an expert. The one who has taught has more knowledge than the disciple. Similarly, the Pandavas are also trained by Dronacharya. He should not be lenient in fighting. Okay, so you have taught the Dhrishtadyumna, also you have taught Pandavas. So don't be lenient in the battlefield. That was the main motive of Duryodhana meeting to Dronacharya. He just wanted to pointing towards his mistake that you have taught Dhrishtadyumna and now today he is standing in front of you to kill you. This was the motto. This was the politics behind the Duryodhana's meeting with Dronacharya. That is the 1.2, 1.3. Now, 1.4. Atra sura maheshwasa bhimarjuna samayudhi yayudhano viratascha drupadascha maharatha. Here in this army are many heroic bowmen equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna. Great fighters like Yodhan, Virat, and Drupa. So there are many great fighters, Maharathi, and at both the sides. It is not like that. Verse 2 and 3. So Duryodhana So as you can see here, Akshohini, Mahabharata Adi Parva, 2.15 to 23. Terms. One Akshohini means how much? 21,870 chariots, approximately 21,870 elephants, approximately 65,610 horses, approximately 1,09,350 foot soldiers. That is the meaning of one Akshohini. Army size of Pandavas 7 Akshohini and Kauravas of 11 Akshohini. So here is the meaning given of Akshohini. What is the meaning of Akshohini? 21,870 chariots, 21,870 elephants, 65,610 horses, 1,09,350 foot soldiers. So Pandavas has 7 Akshohinis army and Kauravas had 11 Akshohinis army. Pandavas commander-in-chief was Dhrishtadyumna and Kauravas commander-in-chief was Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Salya, Duryodhana. Maharathis 60,000 warriors. 60,000 warriors. Pandavas, Arjuna was Maharathi and Kauravas side there was many Maharathis. Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Ashwasthama. Atirathis, that is 10,000 warriors. Yudhishthira, Bhima, Dhrishtadyumna, Ghatotkach, Satyaki, Yuyutsu. At Kaurava side, Salya, Somadatta, Bhurishrava, Bhagadatta, Jayadratha, Kritavarma. So Kritavarma was the chief of Narayani Sena. Type of the division: Pati, chariot 1, elephant 1, horses with soldiers, infantry soldier, head of division, Patipal. Sena Mugam, okay, Sena Mukhi, Kulman, Nayak, Ganam, Gananayak, Vahini, Vahinipati, Birudanani, Birudanani, Samu, Sena, Senapati, Ahinhini, Anidpati, Akshawani, Mahasenapati. So these are the different arrangements in the army. Verse 4 to 6. Verse 4, 5. Verse 4. Atra sura maheshwasa bhimarjuna samayudhi yayudhano viratascha drupadascha maharatha. Verse 5. Drishtaketuscha kitanah kashirajascha viryavan urujit kunti bhojascha saivyascha narapungavah. So there are also great heroic powerful fighters like Dhrishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashi Raja, Purujit, Kunti Bhoja, and Sabya. 4.6, 1.6. युधामन्युश्च विक्रान्त उत्तमौजाश्च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयश्च सर्व एव महारथाः. There are the mighty Yudhamanyu, the very powerful Uttamauja, the son of Subhadra and the son of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters. So Duryodhana describing warriors of opposing army. Anyone, if you are going to fight in the battlefield, always you look at the enemy, to whom I am going to fight. What is their capacity? How much they are capable to fight with me? What is their strength? What is their weakness? How we can attack? All these things planning is required when you are going to fight with your enemy. So Duryodhana is very clever enough, as well as politician, diplomat, very diplomat. So he conversed with Dronacharya, and after that he is looking at the armies and he describing. So all of them are fighting for rights, not for material gains. Very strong. So all these Pandavas are fighting for because the war was the only, it was inevitable. Everyone tried that war should not happen, but war was inevitable. So sometimes if one is not listening word, then the war is inevitable. We have to fight for the right cause. So war was right cause because Krishna was available. Nothing can happen problematic. Nothing can happen wrong because Krishna was available. How a wrong thing can happen where Lord Krishna himself present? Impossible. Okay. So Lord Krishna was there to look after, and even Lord Krishna tried. He was the last Santiduta. He went to Kauravas and requested, give us some land, there won't be any fight, no war, you can avoid the war. But they were not ready. Duryodhana was not ready to give a single piece of land. Okay. So what's number 4? Bhima, Arjuna, Duryodhana, Virata, Drupada, Kashi Raja, Purujit. Then in verse number 5, Dhrishtaketu, Chekitana, Kunti Bhoja, Sabya. Then in 6, Yudhamanyu, Uttamauja, sons of Subhadra, sons of Draupadi. So these were all Maharathas. So, and both the side Maharathis were available. If I say Maharathi, it means hardly they were, it's very difficult to defeat them. They were Maharathis. Verse number 7 to 9. Asmakam tu visishtaye तान्निबोध द्विजोत्तम नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञार्थं तान ब्रवीमिते. But for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captains who are especially qualified to lead my military force. Verse number 8, 1.8. Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Kripascha Samitim Jayam Jayah Aswasthama Vikarnascha Somadattas Tathaivacha Somadattis Tathaivacha. So there are personalities like you, Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, Ashwasthama, Vikarna, and the son of Somadatta called Bhurishrava, who are always victorious in battle. So it was very difficult to defeat them. Once they were going in the battle, they were very much famous that they will not be defeated. That's why their name is taken over. There are many Maharathis, many fighters were there, but All the names are not over here. Only few, those who are actually were capable of giving fight, their name is available over here. अन्ये च बहवः शूरा मदर्थे त्यक्तजीविताः नानाशस्त्रपराणाः सर्वे युद्धविशारदाः. There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. So he has proud inside that there are Maharathis, they can die for me. So this is the confidence, but in wrong direction. So Duryodhana has confidence, but this is the overconfidence. I will fight. I am dependent on them. It is like he was trying to tell that I am dependent on them. So depending on someone, you cannot win war. There should be some strong reason, and you should be capable enough to fight. So it was Duryodhana. At one side, he is telling his own weakness that I have so many Maharathis, they can die for me. It is like this. Okay, so if you are challenging someone, depending on some other Maharathis. Okay, so there are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kinds of weapons, and all are experienced in military science. So, verse 10. Aparyaptam tasma tadasmakam balam bhishma virakshitam paryaptam todame balam bhima virakshitam. Our strength is immeasurable, and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma. Whereas the strength of Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited. So he is comparing Bhima and Bhishma. Bhishma is very strong at the Kaurava side, and Bhima is strong at Pandava side. But Bhima is nothing in front of Bhishma. So he is just comparing. Aparyaptam, immeasurable or insufficient, protected by Bhishma. Okay, comparing with Bhima and Bhishma, there is no comparison of Bhishma and Bhima. So unnecessarily he is comparing. The Pandavas are protected by Bhima, insignificant as to Bhishma. So Bhima is nothing in front of Bhishma. That's what he wanted to tell. So Duryodhana is envious of Bhima. Only he is capable of defeating. So Duryodhana was very well knowing that there is only one person who can kill me, that is Bhima. So he was always envious of Bhima. Most of the time he is talking about Bhima, because he was envious. He was very well known that only Bhima can kill me. He has that much power. 10,000 elephants. He has the power of till 10,000 elephants. Okay. So Duryodhana is envious of Bhima. Only Bhima was capable of killing Duryodhana. Verse 11. Ayanesu cha sarvesu yatha bhagam avasthita bhishmam eva bhirakshantu bhavantah sarva eva hi. All of you must now give full support to grandfather Bhishma as you stand your respective strategic point of entrance into the phalanx of the army. Okay, so he's just trying to tell you have to protect Bhishma, because once Bhishma is defeated or killed, it is as good as that we got the defeat. We are defeated. He was so much having fear from inside that we have to protect. Although Bhima is capable of killing everyone in Pandavas, but we have to protect. So somehow in his mind he has that even Bhima is not capable. So at one side he is praising Bhishma, and at the other side he is saying protect Bhishma. Because if Bhishma is killed, once Bhishma is killed, then war is over. Then we will be defeated easily. Pandavas can defeat us easily. Once and Bhishma is standing, no one can defeat him. No one can give him fight. So this was the fear of Duryodhana. So Duryodhana describing the strength of his army. Duryodhana requesting his army to support Bhishma. Duryodhana is diplomat. He thinks others in army feel bad. Hence request them to support, protect Bhishma. Bhishma is old and needs support and protection. He is saying that he is old. Although he is capable of enough to fight, but he is old. Please support him. Okay. So he had such a bad mind, Duryodhana. One side he is saying Bhishma is capable of enough killing everyone, and the other side he is saying no, although he is capable enough, but he is old. Please support him, protect him. So Duryodhana, confident of the support from Bhishma and Dhrtarashtra as they supported him during gambling match. So Duryodhana was very like playing a bad man role. So he was expecting from Bhishma and Dhrtarashtra support, because when gambling match was going on, the entire thing happened, the entire game over. Then there was a scene of Draupadi's Chirharan. So all these bad things happened in front of Duryodhana, Kripacharya, Drona. Everyone was sitting in the darbar. And it happened in front of you. So it was assumed by Duryodhana that everyone supported me in my bad task. So now he is expecting now everyone should support me. So I am wrong somehow, or the other way he is knowing that I am wrong, and he wants that everyone should support me in this wrongdoing. So this is the kind of cunningness he has. So Bhishma, out of compassion and to cheer Duryodhana, blew the counsels very loud. So all these things are happening. So Bhishma just took his counsel and started blowing. Okay, once, and it was heard by Duryodhana. He felt very happy. Oh, Bhishma Pitama is blowing the counsel. He felt he was happy. He was dancing. So this was a victory sound for him. Bhishma, out of compassion and to cheer Duryodhana, blew the counsel very loudly. Duryodhana defeat is certain, since Lord Krishna is on the other side. So let anyone blow the counsel. Bhishma, Karna, Duryodhana, anyone blow the counsel at Kaurava's side. But Krishna is standing at the other side with Pandavas. No one can defeat Krishna. Why? Wherever Krishna is there, goddess, mother goddess of fortune is there. Wherever goddess of fortune is there, victory will be there. The Duryodhana defeat, it's certain, since Lord Krishna is on the other side. Bhishma fighting as a matter of duty. Bhishma is, it is like I have been born and brought up. I am very debtful to Kaurava's family. So because of all these things, there are many reasons that Bhishma is standing with Duryodhana. So he don't want to fight, but because of some family relationship, he is standing with Duryodhana. But he already has given benediction to Pandava that you will be defeating Kauravas. So Duryodhana's defeat is certain because Lord Krishna is standing on the other side. Bhishma fighting as a matter of duty. So Bhishma is fighting as a matter of duty. tumultuous sound of conches, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns. One point 12. तस् तस्य संजयन् हर्षं कुरु वृद्धः पितामहः सिंहनादं विनोदस्य शङ्खं दद्मो प्रतापवान्. Then Bhishma, the great valiant grandsire of the Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighters, blew his counsel very loudly, making a sound like the roar of a lion, giving Duryodhana joy. 1.13. ततः शङ्खाश्च भैर्यश्च प्रणवानगो मुखाः सहसैवाभ्यहन्यतन्तः सः शब्दस्तु मूलो. After that, the conches, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. Everyone started blowing, creating sound of conches, drum, bugles, trumpets, and horns. So the entire battlefield was tumultuous. 1.14. ततः श्वेतैर् हययुक्ते महति चन्दने स्थितो माधवः पाण्डवाश्चैव दिव्यौ शङ्खौ प्रदध्मतुः. On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses sounded their transcendental counsel. Verse 14. Krishna and Arjuna blowing transcendental counsel. Now it is the inning of Krishna and Arjuna, they will start blowing counsels. So Krishna and Arjuna counsel is described as transcendental. Transcendental means what? Victory is certain. They have that much sound, or it is the effect of the counsel of sound from Arjuna and Krishna that just hearing that sound, one can say certainly that victory is certain of these fighters. Madhava, Krishna is husband of goddess of fortune. Madhava, Krishna is husband of goddess of fortune. Chariot given by Agni, capable of conquering all three worlds. Arjuna's chariot was given by Agni Devata, demigod Agni, capable of conquering all three worlds. Okay? (1.15) पाञ्चजन्यं ऋषिकेशो देवदत्तं धनञ्जयः पौण्ड्रं दद्मो महाशङ्खं भीमकर्मा विकोदरः. Lord Krishna blew his counsel called Panchajanya. Arjuna blew his the Devadatta, and Bhima, the voracious eater and performer of Herculean tasks, blew his terrific counsel called Poundra. Okay, what was the name of counsel of Lord Krishna? Panchajanya. And the name of counsel of Arjuna? Devadatta. So Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhima blowing transcendental counsels. अनंत विजयं राजा कुंतीपुत्रो युधिष्ठिरः नकुलः सहदेवश्च सुघोषं मणिपुष्पकः काश्यश्च परमेश्वासः शिखण्डी च महारथः धृष्टद्युम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकिश्च पराजितः द्रुपदो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्वशः पृथिवीपते सौभद्रश्च महाबाहु शङ्खान् दद्मो पृथक् पृथक् शङ्खान् दद्मो पृथक् पृथक्. Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhima blowing transcendental counsel. So the name of counsel of Krishna is Panchajanya, Arjuna is Devadatta, Bhima Bhima's council name is Paundra. Yudhishthira's council name is Anantavijaya. Nakula's council name is Sughosa. Sahadeva's council name is Manipuspaka. So Krishna, situated in heart, directs senses based on living entities' desire. Who is Krishna? So Krishna is situated in heart, direct senses based on living entities' desire. Okay, so Krishna is the director of senses. Whatever you desire, Krishna will fulfill it. That's why you have to control your senses so that your desire can be controlled. Okay, so you have to train your senses to become a devotee of Lord Krishna. You have to become a devotee of Lord Krishna. You have to perform devotional service. You have to think positive. You have to think about Krishna. You have to think about lotus feet of Lord Krishna. You have to train your senses in such a way that 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days of a month, 365 days a year, you just think about Krishna. So whatever activity you are doing, it should be for Krishna. So automatically we will be detached from the fruits of activity. What we do, we think that we perform this activity, whatever gain will that I'll receive, this is mine, belong to me, I will lord over. And this tendency increases and we entangled in the well of desire. Very difficult to come out of there. So that's why we have to limit our desire. We have to control our senses. We have to control our mind. We have to control our intelligence so that we can limit our senses. So Krishna is known as Rishikesha. Why Rishikesha? Because he is the Lord of senses. He fulfills our desire. So our desire should be good enough so that you may not get attached with the entanglement of material desires. So Krishna is situated in heart and we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are living entity. Different names of Krishna. Different names of Krishna, Arjuna and Bhima. Krishna, all attractive. Krishna means all attractive. Rishikesha means master of the senses, owner of senses. Madhava, husband of the goddess of fortune. Achyuta, infallible one. Madhusudana, killer of demon named Madhu. Govinda, one who gives pleasure to the senses or cows. Vasudeva, Vasudeva, son of Vasudeva. Devaki Nandana, son of Devaki. Yashoda Nandana, son of Yashoda. Partha Sarthi, charioteer of Partha, Arjuna. Keshava, killer of demon Keshi. Janardana, maintainer of all living entities or killer of the living entities. Janardana, maintainer of all living entities. He is Janardhan, maintainer of all living entities or killer of all living entities. Janardana. Dhananjaya, name of Arjun, conqueror of wealth. Partha, son of Pritha, Kunti Devi. Gudakesha, one who conquers sleep. So one name of Arjuna is Gudakesh, one who conquers sleep. He has many names, Sabyasachi and all. So we'll see. Vrikodra, Bhima, voracious eater and perform Herculean tasks. So he eats voraciously and also performs Herculean tasks. It is not like he's just eating, he is performing that much. He performing a lot, he eating a lot, performing a lot. He is also known as voracious eater and perform Herculean tasks. Verse 19. Saghosho Dhrtarashtra hridayani vyadarayat nabhasya prithivim chaiva Tumulobhya Anudadayan. The blowing of these different concepts became uproarious, vibrating both in the sky and on the earth. It shattered the hearts of the sons of Dhrtarashtra. Blowing became uproarious, shattered hearts of sons of Dhritarashtra. So Duryodhana team blew counsel didn't shatter Pandava's heart due to confidence in Lord Krishna. So Pandavas had confidence in Lord Krishna. That's why their hearts were not shattered. But Duryodhana hearts were shattered when Pandavas blew their counsel. Why? Why? Because they don't have Krishna from their side. They are at bad side. Okay, Pandavas are taking shelter of Lord Krishna. That's why they have no fear. They have only faith on Krishna. Whatever Krishna will do is better for me. Whatever Krishna will give, we will take simply. Whatever Krishna will order, we will do. That is the confidence. So you should have confidence on Krishna. You should have faith on Krishna. So your entire contamination will be eradicated. This is the beauty. If you have confidence on Lord Krishna, you are performing everything for Krishna, you are devotee, you are performing devotional service, you are doing your chanting round, you are taking Lord Krishna, you are offering Lord Krishna, you are performing the sacrifices, you are performing chanting, you are performing Sankirtana Yag. This is for Krishna. So Krishna will take care of you. So Krishna will give you whatever you lack, and Krishna will also protect you whatever you have. That is the job of Krishna. Sometimes you ask what Krishna is doing, what Lord Krishna is doing, what Bhagavan is doing. Bhagavan is always going here and there and satisfying the need of devotees. Whatever devotee thinks, Krishna is just running like anything and fulfilling the desire of devotee. So Krishna is for devotee, devotee is for Krishna. This is the eternal relationship. This is called transcendental relationship. And this relationship is everyone has. Only Krishna is waiting when you surrender to Lord Krishna. So that should be our aim. Kaurava's heart shattered due to fear, signs of defeat. If you have fear inside, means there are more chances to defeat. That there are more chances that you will not get whatever you are thinking. This is called signs of defeat. Okay. We'll take one more verse. अथ व्यवस्थितं तान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदमाह महीपते. At that time, Arjuna, the son of Pandu, seated in the chariot bearing the flag marked with Hanuman, took up his bow and prepared to shoot his arrows. O king, after looking at the sons of Dhrtarashtra drawn in military array, Arjuna then spoke to Lord Krishna these words. Arjuna prepared to fight, asked Lord Krishna to draw chariot between two armies. Okay, now actual questions from Arjuna's side will come. So Arjuna asked Lord Krishna, let's go in middle of the army. Arjuna's flag on the chariot has emblem of Hanuman, devotee of Lord Rama. So when Lord Rama got victory, Hanumanji was there. Hanumanji used his anger to convert the entire Lanka, golden Lanka, into ashes. So he used his anger for the good cause, for Lord Rama. So it is not counted in the bad thing. Although he burned the Lanka, but he is not bad because he did it for Rama. If you are doing something for Lord Krishna or Lord Rama, it will not be reacted. There will be no reaction. Signs of victory. So Lord Hanumana is a signs of victory. Wherever Hanumanji is there, victory will be there. So Lord Hanuman was sitting on the chariot emblem of Arjuna as a Kapidhwaja. Signs of victory. Because Hanuman cooperated Lord Rama and they both won the battle. Also, Lord Krishna is personally present as Rishikesha to direct his senses. So, Lord Krishna is nothing but Rama, Lord Rama. So, Lord Rama is there, Hanumanji is there. If both are present, victory will be there. It is but obvious. No one can defeat Lord, because he is Rishikesha. He directs the senses. He is the director of senses. That's why Arjuna's victory is assured. It is fixed. It's like a match fixing. Wherever God is there, victory is there. Why? Because goddess of fortune is there. Wherever goddess of fortune is there, victory will be there. So signs of the victory of Pandavas. Krishna's personal presence confirms victory. Wherever Krishna is there, victory is there. Supreme personality of Godhead is the charioteer. Jayastu Pandu Putranam. Krishna, as Rishikesha, directly controls the senses of a devotee. So Krishna is sitting inside and controls the senses. He is the director of senses. So whatever pure devotee does, performs, it is directed by Rishikesha, Krishna. Goddess of fortune is there. Wherever Lord Krishna is there, goddess of fortune is there. Whenever and wherever the Lord is present, goddess of fortune is also there. She never lives without her husband. Therefore, all fortune is guaranteed. So, goddess fortune, mother goddess fortune never leaves his husband. That is Lord Krishna. So, victory is there. Victory is of Pandavas. Venu, Kurukshetra is a holy place. An evil person cannot win there, and Duryodhana is at the side of evil minded. He cannot win because Kurukshetra is a religious place, which is a holy place. Only the one who is having the side of religious dharma can win over there. This is another sign of victory. Hanumanji on Arjuna's flag. So Hanumanji helped Rama to get victory. Lord Rama as Krishna and Hanumanji both are there on the charioteer in the presence of the battlefield. Who will win? Wherever they are there, present. Both are there. So both Lord Rama, Hanumanji could win in the Ramayana. And both Lord Rama, Lord Krishna and Hanumanji is again there. So victory will come. Symbol of Vishnu. Council is a symbol of Vishnu. So wherever symbol of Vishnu, symbol of council of Vishnu is there, victory will be there. So this is another symbol of victory. So this is indirectly indicated by Bhishma and Pandavas concept. Okay, so when Bhishma and Kauravas blew their council, Pandavas' hearts were not shattered because they have confidence in Krishna. They have Krishna as their side. They have full faith. They have fully devoted. Whatever Krishna will give, will accept. Let it be defeat. And wherever goddess of fortune is there, defeat will not come. Wherever Lord Krishna is there, mother goddess is there, defeat will not come. So this was the confidence of Pandavas. Transcendental councils. Krishna and Arjuna's councils mentioned as Dibya council. Transcendental. So Krishna was having Panchajanya, Arjuna was having Devadatta. So these two councils are transcendental. Bhishma's counsel was only to pacify Duryodhana. Only Duryodhana was happy with the counsel of Bhishma. Pandavas' hearts were not at all shattered by the counsels of Kauravas or Bhishma. Another sign of victory, Agnideva's chariot given to Arjuna. So, Agnideva's chariot was having capability to win over all three words. Shattering of hearts, counsels of Pandavas shattered Kauravas' hearts. Pandavas' hearts not shattered because of confidence of taking shelter of Krishna. So these are the 9 symbols of victory of Pandavas. Krishna's personal presence confirms victory. Goddess of fortunes present. Venu, that is Kurukshetra, is holy place. Hanumanji on Arjuna's flag, symbol of Vishnu. Transcendental counsels. Bhishma's counsel to pacify Duryodhana. Agnideva's chariot given to Arjuna, shattering of hearts. Hare Krishna. If anyone any has question, can ask. So we'll stop over here. Any question?
No, Guruji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। समस्त वैष्णव वृंद की शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
गुरुजी एक क्वेश्चन था।
हाँ बोलिए।
Bhima's grandsons Barbaric. Can you tell me about this after the session? The last session which you were doing. I want to know about this. He is a very brave and everything.
You want to know about Barbaric, right?
Yeah, Barbaric.
Yeah, in the upcoming sessions we will have that. If you have any doubt, whatever we have discussed today, you can ask. Otherwise, what will happen now? You have many doubts throughout the Bhagavad. So we'll ask questions which are related to today's session, so that that can be.
That's why I'm telling you. If you have time, then you can you explain me after the session what or maybe you convenient that time. You can explain about the Barbaric. The Barbaric is the main part of the Mahabharata.
Right. Barbaric has played important role. So okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you personally. No problem. Any other question?
No, nothing. Thanks for today's session, sir. Very nice session.
Thank you.
Okay.